Welcome back to the channel. No bells, no whistles, no cheap thrills or frills. Watching some Rocco Becht, quarterback out of Iowa State. Pay attention to this one, guys. These are late season highlights. Becht is one of the biggest QB risers on my board. This is a subtle box checker here. NFL bloodlines. His dad was a tight end for the Jets. First rounder, Parcells guy, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I'll admit I was a little slow on the get up here with Beck. 6'1", 210, a little bit undersized. But you turn on the tape, he's actually got a pretty decent frame, good lower half. And think about this, 2026 draft. Who you got? It's a bunch of guys who are about 6'1", 210, so he's right there with those guys. Arch Manning's not going to declare. Get that out of your head, guys. He's going to do 4 years. Lenore Sellers, we'll see. Maybe Drew Aller, I guess. But Nussmeier, Klubnik, Levitt, they're all Beck size. Look at that. He's throwing a dime. Who's that? Noel? No, Higgins. Higgins is a top 50 pick. Noel's going to be a top 50 pick. Probably. We'll see. The draft is still a little ways away. But either way, this guy had some serious weapons available. Team's still loaded with talent. Just did a video on their running back, Carson Hansen. Sama I've always liked. Brahmer's been one of my faves. I know they pulled some talent in through the portal to replace Higgins and Noel. They're going to be just fine. They're going to keep the engine running on all cylinders. Beck can play, man. Look out for this kid. He's in a class with like a Purdy, Brock Purdy, former Iowa State alum. NFL missed on Purdy. Oh, they're not going to miss again. Fool me once. Watch the tape, guys. He doesn't have a big cannon arm, but he's a gunslinger. He'll get the ball to his guys down the field. He's not afraid to throw it up there. He's a player you kind of dial in the focus here, and he plays with a lot of nuance. Really understands the offense, great control of the scheme. He's like a machine out there. Very consistent, balls out on time, in structure, good mechanics, good quick release. There you go. Hits this guy in stride, over the middle. He throws a very catchable ball. I'm telling you guys, people are sleeping on this kid. He'll carve you up, man. This kid's got a dangerous mind. He's a sharpshooter. 25 passing touchdowns and 8 on the ground, too. They work him into the RPO game. He's a threat on the ground. He's a good athlete. He's not a 4-4 guy, but he'll keep you honest. A lot to like, guys. I'm telling you, he checks a lot of boxes, a lot of key boxes for this quarterbacking position. Circle this one, guys. You play Devi, C2C. Get your shares. I just traded for him yesterday, actually. Feeling pretty proud of myself. We'll see how it turns out. I trust my eyes. I keep it simple. He's checking like pretty much every box. So I think he's going to be a day 2 floor, and he's got a first round ceiling. It's a kind of an interesting class next year. He's right there with those guys, I'm telling you. Tape, intangibles, traits. He's right there with all the best of them. People are sleeping on this kid. He's not even getting drafted in some Devi's drafts, I'm noticing. I don't know, guys. Get your shares. Stock is going up. This is easy money. Heard it here first, guys. No one's talking about this kid. I haven't seen it yet. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. First round upside? Is that too rich for you guys? Top 50? Future NFL starter one way or another? Maybe he's got to be Mr. Irrelevant. Now, I don't think that's going to be the case, but let me know what you think in the comments. What are you seeing, guys? Look at Higgins, Noel. Don't keep sleeping on these Iowa State kids now. They were kind of an afterthought this time last year. Now they're going to be, top 50 players. I've got a top 50 grade on Becht, and he could rise. He takes another step. Basically keeps doing what he's doing. He's going to be just fine. As long as he doesn't have a major regression, which I really doubt will happen. He's going to be a hot topic all season long. Draft capital is going to be soaring. Don't wait for Mel Kiper. Like I always say, don't wait for Dane Brugler. I'm not even sure where those guys have him yet. But we know they're not ready for all this. They're too focused on their careers. The big 2025 draft stuff. Who cares? That's so last year. 2026, that's where the money's at. Stay ahead of the curve, guys. Get in on the real value. Cam Ward, Jackson Dart, those guys were real values last season. Now you got to pay a pretty penny. But I could have told you that. I was picking up shares last year. I got your back. Don't keep sleeping on Rocco Becht now. You guys want a hot take? I'm not even sure how hot this is. This guy's better than Shadur Sanders. I'll tell you right now. You guys know how I feel about Sanders. He plays out of structure. He's got a Hollywood attitude out there on the field. Not Becht. You don't got to worry about that with him. This kid's level-headed, plays a more grounded brand of football, a winning brand. This kid is tough too, man. He runs tough. He runs tougher than some running backs I've seen. He'll lower his shoulder. You think that doesn't fire up his teammates? This guy's a natural leader. I don't know, guys. Iowa State, man, they found one, another one. They're on to something over there. They got a great group of scouts. Hats off to that program. You know, this guy was under-recruited, 3-star. He didn't have a ton of offers. He did get some Ivy League offers, though. Harvard. He's got the brains. It's a good box to check at the QB position. That'll do it, guys. Had to make this one. Rocco Becht. Yeah, wasn't handed anything. He's made the most of his opportunity. I'm impressed with the Iowa State program right now. Keep finding me all these gems, guys. It's great. All right, keeping this one short. Plenty more videos coming your way in the lead up to the draft and way beyond. Appreciate your support, all your feedback. Keep it coming. Let me know what you think in the comments. Rocco Becht, we got a first rounder here? Or is your humble narrator gone off the rails again? Let me know.